Now we have all the people for the tiebreaker. This is how we are going to do it. I have two questions that I have prepared. You obviously don't know which one is the Atlassian ecosystem, which one is the general trivia. So you guys can, within yourself, decide whether you want to number one or number two. There is one of them is obviously general trivia. The other is Atlassian ecosystem. The question will be shown after you guys decide. You don't have to wait for me to completely read the question. Whichever team member or whichever team says we got it or I got it first will get a chance to answer within 15 seconds. If you answer incorrectly, the other team will get a chance to answer in 30 seconds. But if their answer is correct, they win the tiebreaker round. If nobody gets the answer in the first chance or the second chance, then we'll flip the question and we'll go to the next question. There are no hints. All right. Any questions?
Nope, we're good.
Nope.
All right. So which number would you choose? Emojicons and Hamburg Drop Beer Club.
Come on, I'm going to defer to you here.
You choose, Andy.
I'm going to suggest we pick number one because we are all winners here.
Oh,
All four of us.
nice. Emojicons, are you guys good with number one?
I like the reasoning, so we're good.
Yay!
All right. So the moment I click on the number one and you see the question, you don't have to wait. If any of you knows the answer, can just directly say we got it or I got it and you'll get the answer. I have my stopwatch right here with me. So you will only get 15 seconds to confer with your participant, your teammate, and then we will ask the answer. If you give me answer after 17 seconds, I'll give you 2 extra. Whoever says we got it or I got it, we'll move to the next one and we'll not take the answer. Okay? All right.
Yep.
So the question reveals in 3, 2, 1. In Greek mythology, X personified victory in any field, including art, music, war, and athletics. X is often portrayed as a winged victory in motion of flight. However, it can also appear as wingless victory when portrayed as an attribute of another deity such as Athena. Today, X is more commonly...
I got it.
All right.
I got it.
Andy, Tamanna, your 15
Nike
seconds start
or-
now.
It is Nike or Nike, the goddess of victory. Based out of Beaverton, Oregon. We spoke about it last time about the movie up in the air, whatever the name of the movie was. Tamana, let's lock it in. Nike.
Okay, lock it in.
That's the right answer. The goddess
Very nice.
Nike or Nike is the correct answer. Emojicons win the tiebreaker. Congratulations, Emojicons. Congratulations, Emojicons. You are the official 12th winner to move on to the QuizWiz Season 2 quarterfinals. And thank you, Hamburg Drop Beer Club.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Good luck,
you.
guys.
Well
All right. Ask to start video. And
Yay.
You
Start our
video.
videos problem.
there you go.
Hey,
I was
Awesome.
expecting Chris to have different makeup. Like, I don't know why. You
that
had
would be
5
amazing.
minutes.
A costume change. I don't think we have the budget for that just yet. So.
So that's the
But-
Paul Stanley one, right?
I don't know.
I
No
think-
idea. Have I just failed the first question of the quiz?
That's why I have a hat. He's gonna answer all the questions.
Oh, if it's emoji.
Oh my
based-
goodness. This is round 13. This is a little bit rock and roll and a little bit country. You can clearly see who's who versus BBQ and Coffee. Again, a very apt name, as I said before, and we are directly going to jump on it. But before we do that, you might have noticed that there is a guest quiz master among us today. All right, so guest quiz master, I am just going to ask you to reveal yourself to everybody and turn on your video. Our guest quiz master is...
Hello!
Hey!
How's everybody doing?
Awesome. This is perfect end to the prelims. John, thank you for making it up at the last moment. Sarika had some family emergency because of which she had to drop out. And John was kind enough to be there helping me out today's quiz and be the guest quiz master. Thank you, John.
Yeah. What John, what time is it
Well,
for you there?
Thanks for the invite. It is 7:09 p.m.
Okay.
All right.
Greetings from
Perfect.
Dubai.
So before we jump to the quiz, let me quickly walk you guys through the rules. Make sure you are on video if your hands available as much as possible visible during the quiz. So that there's a leather bracelet as well. Wow, Chris went all out. Nice. Nice.
Man, I have
One-
a whole
Ed-
costume
Ed's
on,
arms.
but I won't stand up like for the benefit of your audience.
Oh,
Ed's arms look like he has everything written on them. He's already got the answers there.
All right. So BBQ and Coffee, who's going to be your first team captain?
oh, Nikki.
All right. And a little bit rock and roll and a little bit country. It's going to take me a while for saying that name completely each time. But who's going to be your team captain?
I think I should go first, so then Becky can be captain when it counts.
Great.
Perfect. So we are going to have Chris and Nikki as the team captains. I'll give the first pick to Nikki since Nikki was the first person who joined the quiz. We'll directly jump to the fortune wall. Nikki, your turn to pick a number.
It's number 13.
All right. Start with the lucky or the unlucky number. Number 13. What is the hidden text where good ideas become amazing products? I've hidden something in the screen. What is that thing?
Mhm.
Wasn't it, Nikki, in that product discovery?
Yeah, that was my first initial thoughts. So we are looking for the product. If that's the case, it would be Jira product discovery. Are we looking?
Locking in.
Locking in.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right. Not Jira product discovery.
Ah.
We go to
Okay.
Chris, Cook, and Becky.
Becky, what were you thinking?
I was also thinking Jira product discovery, but
Is it not the marketplace?
could be.
It's not as broad as Jira.
Just
It's ideas to products. So Jira Compass, something like that.
yeah, not Atlas.
No. I guess we'll go with marketplace unless you tell me otherwise. Becky, you got 4 seconds.
No, I'm with you.
Marketplace?
Yeah.
Not marketplace. All right. So we'll go back
Good start to the quiz,
barbecue.
everyone.
We go back to barbecue and coffee, and I'll give out a small hint. Maybe this will help you guys. It's not
Can we
a
do it
product.
without the hint? Oh, it's not a
It's
product.
not a product.
Oh, I thought it's a whiteboard. So it looks like a
It's
whiteboard.
not a product. If you want to take another guess. We usually skip the ecosystem questions without a hint because there isn't a general hint that you can give. But this one I definitely wanted. It's not a product.
Nikki, is it like it's not like Atlassian Foundation, and is it like Atlassian Ventures?
It can ventures. I don't think this is a venture website. I was thinking maybe it could be the playbooks, but I don't think that this is the way they have that text written. So any other
Any guesses,
I
guys?
guess. I'm gonna be so upset if it's ventures now, but I really think it's not ventures. Chris is gonna take that one.
You read my mind.
Oh no. Okay, Ed,
Ed's on my team too now.
what do you think,
Include
Ed?
him.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Nikki?
It
Do you
looks
wanna
like
go with
spine tape.
That's all I got.
Wow,
Unless you got.
and it's not a product. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Ed. Let's go with it's Ventures. It's Atlassian Ventures.
Okay. Final answer?
I don't want to leave it to Chris.
Not Atlassian Ventures. We go to Chris, Cook, and Becky.
Becky, any ideas? I had a great idea of stealing Ed's idea, but unfortunately I had no poker face. It was just so obvious. I was like,
Amazing product.
It's become.
Any
We're, and we're,
answers?
yeah,
Any
I don't know.
guesses,
I'm like,
guys?
is it a feature of like Jira? But
forum, a community.
yeah, maybe it's a community.
Yeah, that's the best guess we've got. And
Yeah.
yeah, if we're going to be wrong, let's be wrong quickly. Community, locking it in.
Community?
Uh,
Not community. So the first question goes unanswered. The correct answer is point A. Point A, where the beta program, where the good ideas become amazing products. Jira Work Management, Compass, Beacon, all these.
I
were
like how
originally
Nikki goes,
point A.
oh, and I'm still like, what? Sorry, I'm still confused.
Perfect. All right. So first question goes unanswered. We go back to the fortune wall. Chris, your
Perfect
turn
score,
to pick a number.
guys. If we can get through this whole quiz getting not a single question
Yes.
right, this will go down in history.
Go ahead, Chris.
You want me
Your
to pick a
turn.
number?
Yeah.
5, please.
All right. Number 5. Dash is the largest land-dwelling species of the family Mustidae, which includes
Got it.
weasels, badgers, otters. It's a muscular carnivore and a solitary animal. It has a reputation for ferocity and strength out of proportion to its size, with documented ability to kill prey many times larger than itself. The animal also lends its name to a popular character known as James Howlett, who first appeared in 1974 and later gained prominence as a member of a team. Who's this character?
Becky, I'm pretty sure we both know this, right?
Yeah.
It's Wolverine.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That's the right answer. Wolverine. Question number 5. 10 points go to a little bit rock and roll and a little bit country. Nikki, your turn to pick a number.
But it would still be cool if you guys got no points, yeah?
Thank you. Okay, let's go with the number 2, please.
Number 2. All right. Even question. John, you're up.
All right. In the DVD commentary of a 2002 film, the head of the VFX team for the film shared that there were no CGI shots or special effects involved in a very famous scene, and that it was all the actors' reflexes, work, and some glue with a milk carton, a sandwich, an apple, and a dessert. And it only took 156 takes. Which famous scene and movie are we talking about?
I don't know the movie, but I watched the 1-hour video of someone trying to do this trick, and they made it in the end. But I don't know the movie, unfortunately. Do you know the movie?
So what was the trick?
It's they were catching the like a milk sandwich and apple like on the plate, like somehow.
Oh. Blue milk card sandwich.
I think, is that a picture of that movie? I suppose, right? It wouldn't be there otherwise.
So, so the trick was the guy caught everything.
Yeah, but I don't think that's very important. I think like what we would like if we don't recognize this picture at all, I think we can pass it to Chris and Becky.
Commentary.
Okay.
Because
Any
I
answer?
don't know. I don't know at all.
I don't know what the.
Okay, pass.
Good job.
Okay, we're going to pass it on to Chris and Becky. What do you think, guys? 2002 film.
You're on mute, Chris.
And yeah, and I was trying to unmute while you guys were talking. I wanted to heckle you. It just locked me out. This is Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man. It's early in the film where he's starting to find out he's got his spidey reflexes.
And what would be the scene?
Oh, well, the scene is early on with Mary Jane, his love interest, in the school canteen, where he's been bitten recently and he's just finding out he's got spidey reflexes.
All right, very good. So in the school canteen in the movie Spider-Man. And the answer is correct. So
It is
cafeteria
Spider-Man, the
tray
cafeteria
catch
tray
scene.
catching scene.
Nice.
Nikki, how do you know the
Excellent.
scene but not
Yeah.
the movie?
I know. I'm like,
Because
Such a YouTuber, right? Like, she knows
because
the
I was just
YouTuber
watching people trying to replicate it. It was so engaging. Please don't ask me how much time I spent on TikTok.
I don't know what the picture and the clue was.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
Sam Raimi, the director of the movie, I thought.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
That was
Oh,
so,
no,
but
it's
that
Russell Crowe.
confused me. That was confusing.
Oh, he's actually the director, Sam Raimi, who directed Evil Dead, who directed Multiverse of Madness, who directed the first 3 Spider-Mans, I believe, and then directed No Way Home as well.
Right. Yeah, I was
All
thinking
right,
like
question
this doesn't look like
number-
Spider-Man.
Question number 2, 7 points go to a little bit rock and roll and a little bit country. We go back to the fortune wall. Chris, pick a
I
number.
like how you change the order every time. It's good.
All right, Chris, make a selection.
Chris, it's your turn.
Me, sorry. Okay, let's go for 7.
All right, our number, I'll take this up. What is the hidden
no.
text?
Can we have more questions about superheroes, please? Thank you.
You're good on Wolverine and Spider-Man so far.
Becky, over to you.
Gosh.
Again, it's a screenshot of a page from Atlassian. What is the hidden text?
I don't know. I feel like solution is one word in there, but that's about it. I don't know what else.
Atlassian's collaboration hub. It says support portal in the top right. So is it Atlassian JSM? Welcome to Atlassian support hub, collaboration hub.
I don't,
No, because it's all of the products.
yeah, and it says services too. But I don't know the exact word. That's why I thought maybe it was like solution hub, but I don't know the text under that also.
At this point, I think we're just giving more help to our opponents and we're not going to get it. So should we just pass?
Yeah.
Go, we pass.
Okay,
More
so to
superheroes,
Nikki,
please.
we go to Nikki and Ed.
Reworking. Yes. So I think it's Atlassian status on the top, because this is a status page. So this is a Atlassian services status page, and you would be figuring out the operational status.
Okay.
So Atlassian status. Welcome
Final
to
answer, Nikki?
Atlassian status hub, and then Atlassian products and services. So like figure out the status of
Okay,
like this.
final
Good.
answer?
Yep, look at that.
Okay. That's right. The status or the status page is the right answer. That's the
Nice.
page where you can always check the status of all the Atlassian applications, which for one dreadful night during just before Teams 23,
Yep.
it went down and it showed red.
It was all red.
Yeah. Perfect. Question number 7. 7 points go to BBQ and Coffee. All right. We go back to the fortune wall. Nikki, your turn. Oh, sorry.
You're on mute again, Nikki.
Yeah. If you go on mute, it
I'm
automatically
so
restricts
sorry.
you. That's
I
all
was
right. That's
still,
all right.
I was telling this to Chris the other day. I always mute myself when I'm not talking. And this is-
Yeah, I think we should all just keep ourselves on.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a reflex at this point. Okay, number 11. I'm so sorry.
Number 11. All right. Darlin was a rock band formed in 1992. The name was taken from a Beach Boys song of the same name. The group released their songs on Stereolab's Duophonic record label. A review in British music magazine Melody Maker called the music a dash punky thrash music. Soon after, the group disbanded and gave way to two famous groups, Phoenix and X, named X.
All right, Nikki. So
I don't do music. I'm sorry. And it's British? Did we say it's British? No.
A British magazine called them a dash
Oh,
punky
okay.
thrash music.
Thomas.
two.
92.
Name X.
Yeah, Ed, I'm sorry. I'm like I won't figure this out. So I'm leaving after you.
I don't know. I would
Okay.
like Oasis. I don't know.
We go past, or do you want to try something?
We'll just throw
know the
out.
bands.
We'll throw out Oasis.
Oasis, okay.
Okay, Oasis, final answer? Nikki?
Yep.
Okay, not Oasis. We go to Chris and Becky.
So yeah, it's the band themed group. We should have this. Becky, have you got any ideas whatsoever?
Just
So I
FYI,
thought
Bob
Phoenix-
in the chat also thought that it was Oasis Ed, which is not
Yeah. Come on, Bob.
Becky
so I
and
thought
Chris.
Phoenix- yeah, I thought Phoenix was French, like the guy, and it was French. So it could be another French group, but I don't know.
Oh, French is interesting. I don't know. Then no good music comes out of France.
Each
Given the
edition, Chris
time-
makes his point to insult at least somebody.
But everyone, right? So
Yeah.
so it's fair.
Yeah, it's fine.
Given the timing, I'm thinking Britpop. I don't think it's Oasis. It could be Blur or Pulp. That guy looks a bit like a young Joe Cocker. Yeah, I can't think of any late 90s French bands other than Air, maybe. It's Air or Pulp. You think French, Becky?
I'm not 100% sure, but I thought Phoenix was the guy, and it was French.
Yeah, but Air would be.
What about
so-
like Sonic
yeah.
Youth? I don't know.
Oh, no, that's very Seattle and a bit
Yeah.
early, I think. No, maybe if they formed in 92, how long do they stay for? But you think Phoenix is French? All right, should we go with Sonic Youth?
I guess. I think it's wrong, but
All right, Sonic Youth.
All right, not Sonic Youth. So we go back to BBQ and Coffee, and I'll give out a hint. This is a very famous band, right? So these two guys who are at the bottom of the screen, they are the
I got it.
face
I got
of the
it.
band. And the hint that I'll give out a hint. You can still say it. They've got 6 Grammys, so obviously they are going to be big. And Andy
Got
has
it,
given me
Nikki.
a brilliant hint in the chat, which is Tron soundtrack. And I'll give out one more hint, which is Random Access Memories. That's it. Go ahead, Ed.
So the second word in the review, I think, got it for me. So Mickey, I think it's Daft Punk.
Oh, is it? Okay, let's go with that. I don't have any
Yeah.
better
So
ideas.
and then you remember because in Scott and Mike came out as Daft Punk at one of the teams or summits kind of thing. So yeah, I say we go with Daft Punk.
Final answer, Ed?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
right. Daft Punk.
There we go.
The review was a Daft Punky thrash
Funky,
music.
funky, yeah.
And
yeah.
that's
the
when they got
only
big
good
for
band
it.
to come out of France,
besides Phoenix.
besides Phoenix. No.
Besides Phoenix, yes, definitely. Question number 11, 5 points go to BBQ and Coffee. And we go back to the quiz wall. All right, Chris, your turn.
I'm gonna go for 9.
All right, all odd numbers you guys are just picking so that,
No,
like in the
no, I
second
don't
half,
wanna hear
it's
me
all going to
talk.
be John.
Yeah.
All right. The mind stumbles, a barricade to expression as thoughts turn elusive and inspiration appears to have taken a leave. Frustration brews as the blank page remains untouched, waiting for the flow of ideas to resume. It's as if the well of words has momentarily run dry, leaving a contemplative state seeking the spark that will reignite the creative fire. What non-medical condition is being talked about here?
So I thought it was being tongue-tied or writer's block. What do you reckon, Becky? Writer's block?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that speaks.
Yeah.
To me. God, these quizzes are easier when you don't drink as much. Yeah, I'll go with writer's block.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Writer's block it is. Question number 9, 10 points go to a little bit rock and roll and a little bit country.
I think
Nikki.
next time I'm going to name my quiz Gryffindor just so I can hear you say 10 points to Gryffindor.
So there is actually a team this edition, Chris, whose name is Slytherin. So I've literally said 10 points go to Slytherin.
Wow, we
I've
all
said
have to
it.
gang up and stop them. Okay.
All right. Before we change captain hats, Nikki, final turn to pick a number.
Okay. I'm gonna go for 3. And I really hope it's some Atlassian question. I don't like pop culture questions.
It is. Find any 2 plays from this team playbook that might be hidden in this jumbled group. There might be
Okay,
more.
let's go.
Just FYI, there might be some words that have not plays and just there to confuse you. If you give me one correct answer,
I have stand-ups.
Go ahead.
Stand-ups.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Trade-off.
Sparring.
I got. Oh, okay. What did you get?
Sparring.
Sparring. And what
Yeah.
play is that?
So the last column GTS and then diagonal.
Oh no, I mean, what play is it in the playbooks?
Oh, it's definitely in the playbooks.
Is it? Okay, fine. Let's go with that. I found trade-off there as well, but yeah, we can go with yours. So which one? We are looking in
Sparring and stand-ups.
stand-ups and okay, these 2.
All right. Final answer?
Yes.
Which is right. You actually found all 3, but you just get
Awesome.
10 points, which is great. That's nice. I had 3 in there to give some people a little leeway, but yeah, you found all 3. That's nice. Question
The
number
first
3.
one I found was breakfast.
Which one is
Yeah, that's what I
spar-
thought. Yeah, it's like Ed's going for breakfast.
I was
Which
like,
one is
oh,
sparring? I don't know the sparring one. I
that's
was
what
like,
Atlassian uses that to challenge their ideas.
Yes.
Oh, see, I challenged you
internally.
just now. It's like, it is not there.
Perfect. Question number 3, 10 points go to BBQ and Coffee, and we go back to the fortune wall and flip the hats. Ed and Becky, your team captains now. So you get to pick. Becky, it's your turn.
6.
All right, John, you're up.
Yay. In May of 2013, it was reported that X had started a legal case against the Valencia Football Club, claiming that the new design was too similar to one of their own intellectual property design. The club issued a statement clarifying that it had intended to use a revised version for a line of casual clothing and applied for permission, but the application was dropped after X filed an objection, not a lawsuit. X again filed a complaint with the EU's Office of IP opposing the trademark application made by Valencia for the design, claiming there is likely to be confusion with its Y symbol. What's the X and the Y?
I know
So I
Chris
guess-
doesn't consider cricket as a sport. Maybe football is an exception, Chris.
No, I know nothing about football. So some football team's logo in Valencia, was it a V shape? Is there a fashion house that has a V?
No, not Louis Vuitton or
Yeah, it could be something like that. Or Balenciaga. Because it sounds similar.
yeah. We need the X and the Y.
VW.
The Y is the symbol.
Okay.
X,
And the X is the company.
And X is the company.
Is that the jersey, that white shirt? If it is.
The symbol is not on the jersey.
Okay, I think we should go with Louis Vuitton. We're in confusion with their
LV.
logo.
Yeah.
It's a bad guess, but it's a guess.
But it's a guess.
Nikki's rescuing dogs.
I can't mute, so now we're gonna see what I'm doing here. I'm so sorry.
JJ.
Look at her. She has her pulse. She was in my flowers.
Oh,
Oh my
Good job.
gosh.
Yeah, that's our best answer. Sorry, John.
All right, sorry, that is not the answer. Louis Vuitton is not the answer.
Oh,
All
come
right,
on, man. We
let's
had
go
good times
over
in
to
Dubai.
Ed and
Like,
Nikki.
can you, give me some leeway here?
Well, you're going to be ashamed of yourself when you find out. So.
It won't be the first time I've been ashamed.
So, Nick,
All right, Ed and Nikki, what do you think?
Yeah, sorry, I just ate a bit of ground. So there's
before I give you my my
Yeah.
hypothetical scenario, do you have any thoughts?
no, please give me your hypothetical scenario.
So the only thing that comes to mind when I see the word Valencia is the Valencia oranges, so like orange juice. And so if I go down that route, I'm thinking like Minute
Sued by
Maid,
Big Orange.
like Minute Maid didn't like the symbol of their orange on the. Again, I'm pulling this so far out of my butt that I don't know, but Valencia. I hear like Valencia oranges is like the type of orange, and so then I'm like, okay, maybe it's Minute Maid, and then they had an orange symbol. That's all I got.
Right. Also, we
All
can't see
right.
the. Oh yeah, let's go with that. I like the
Okay, final answer?
idea.
That's all I got.
No, sorry, it's not.
No?
It's not.
You got a hint for us
And
then,
I was
John?
mistaken, so you get another shot
Yeah,
here, Chris.
so
the symbol is
yeah,
on
go
the
ahead.
shirt.
Yes, the
is on
symbol
the
is
shirt.
on the shirt. And the other hint that I would give is don't stop thinking superheroes.
Yeah, I was going to say, stay with your strength, Chris.
Yeah. So I did actually look at that, and I could imagine the Spider-Man logo, Spider-Man mask, right? Can't think
Sony?
Iron Man. So would it be Marvel suing for? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, if it's Iron Man, it would be Marvel. I think if it's Spider-Man, it would be Sony, right? Doesn't Sony
well,
own
it's complicated. It's both.
Okay.
That's why they take turns, and there's weird.
Oh,
movies with
gotcha.
Lots
Okay.
of spider people. Yeah. Then we
People.
go.
Nice.
I mean, but Marvel, Iron Man wasn't doing anything back in 2013. Oh no, the first movies were just coming out, so that's when I reckon they get trigger happy. Okay, Iron Man, Marvel.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Sorry, so close. You're getting there. Almost there.
Ed, I think it's Batman.
It's Batman.
It's Batman, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be a bat symbol.
Yeah, I see
Because
the bat.
it's like on the top.
On the top of it, yeah. Although I still like my oranges.
Are we looking in?
So yeah, definitely Batman. And then
And a bat
what's-
symbol.
And who's X then? Who sued? Who sued them?
So
No,
Batman.
it
Who's
was-
the company?
Oh, is it DC?
DC is Batman.
Okay, DC.
DC, yeah, the DC Comics. Batman's part of that.
Why is Chris is doing faces? Why is it?
I'm dressed like the Joker. So.
Okay.
Just play the villain.
Okay, now it is DC. It is DC. Okay. DC, and it's a Batman symbol.
Okay, is that your final answer?
We'll go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Good job. DC Comics and Batman.
Yes, that's the
Right.
Batman logo. They said that looked way too similar than what they originally had. So this is what they originally had that you can see on the jersey. But then they made this one, which said like it's way too similar than what
So
DC has.
I would like you
for
to, I would like you to strike my Valencia orange conversation from the record.
Batman. From the
It
recording.
was orange.
No
If you
proof.
look at it at the top, it is orange.
Perfect. So that was question number 6, I believe. Yes. So question
Yes.
number 6, 5 points go to barbecue and coffee after the hint. And yeah, Chris, your turn to pick a number. Oh, sorry, Becky, your turn to pick a number. Sorry, whose question was this?
Yeah, I just picked it.
You picked it? Okay, Ed, then it's your turn.
Oh, my turn. Okay. Let's go 14.
All right. Go ahead, John.
All right. In Greek mythology, X is an immortal winged blank who is said to be the child of Poseidon and Medusa. The name has been heavily used by warcrafts, software companies, sports clubs, engines, and even military operations, apart from commonly being known as a constellation as well. What is X?
Is that Pegasus, Nikki?
Yeah, I was thinking as well, but it's a horse. How would a horse come out from Medusa and Poseidon?
This is the Greek, the Greek gods. So there's a lot of things that could happen.
Okay, let's go with Pegasus then. X is a immortal winged horse. Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Makes sense. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna go with Pegasus.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yes, it is Pegasus.
That's right.
That makes so much sense.
Question
Poseidon
number
and Medusa.
14.
Yeah, how do you get a horse
Yeah.
out of the ocean there with Poseidon?
Question number 14, 10 points go to barbecue and coffee. All right, we come back to you, Becky.
You're on mute, Becky.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Let me unmute you. Go ahead.
Sorry, my dog barks a lot, so I had to. Didn't
That's
want y'all to
okay.
hear
So
me.
does
chatting.
Chris, but
Let's do 12.
All right, number 12.
all right.
Let's
you'll
do
love this
results.
one.
Let's get this over
All right.
with.
Right up your alley. So this idiom is a caution against being too inquisitive or nosy. It implies that excessive spirit or inquiry can lead to negative consequences or trouble. It serves as a reminder that sometimes it's better to avoid prying into matters that don't concern you. The earliest printed reference to it appears in the 1598 play by the English playwright Ben Jonson. Helter Skelter, Hang Sorrow, Carol, blank, Up Tails All, and A Louse for the Hangman. What are we talking about?
So, curiosity killed the cat. Keep your nose out of it. Carol, I can't see that. You reckon that mentions a cat or a nose after in that blank?
Yeah. I don't
Any
know.
idea, Becky? Running out of time. So, I mean, do you want to go with curiosity killed the cat or keep your nose out of it?
Well, isn't that the rover in that picture? So
That is the Mars rover.
maybe Carol Rover? I don't know if that's has anything to do with it though. So yeah, I feel like what you said works.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's our best answer.
Yeah.
Okay, final answer?
Mm.
Yes, curiosity killed the cat, or Carol
That's
killed
right.
the cat.
Question number 12, 10 points
What-
to a little bit rock and roll. So you were
Why is
right,
there a
Becky.
picture
That
of the
is the rover. It's the Curiosity Mars rover.
Ah,
It was named Curiosity. The rover was called
Okay.
Curiosity. That's why I put
how
it
many
there.
cats did it kill?
However many were
Did it
there
run
on
away?
Mars.
Yeah, for NASA there.
Oh,
Only
okay.
bad cats. Only evil
Oh,
cats.
only bad cats.
No cats were harmed in the building of the Curiosity Book.
Can I say, John, your voice is wonderful. I want you to read me bedtime stories. You should narrate an audiobook.
Question number 12, 10 points, to a little bit rock and roll and a little bit country. Ed, your turn again.
Let's go with number 1.
All right.
Number
Just decode this
Number
image.
one.
It's a very
Oh gosh.
okay. Simple image. Something is
Oh.
happening. I want you to tell me what is happening. There's
Nikki.
just decode this image.
Okay, so Red Bull is employee of the month in KFC. Does it mean like a feeling? Or like Red Bull KFC. I'm sorry about the noises, by the way. I cannot do anything about it. It's happening on here. On here.
Any guesses, guys?
Talk through it, Ed.
Yeah.
So what do we got? He's serving chicken wings, the service, KFC, finger looking good, Red Bull, energy drink.
It's like the Red Bull has like the wings,
Wings.
right?
Red Bull has wings.
It gives you a
Gives you
wings.
wings. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Red Bull gives you wings. We'll go with that.
Final answer?
Yep.
We were so ready.
That's
to do
right.
that.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Oh, Nikki. Good job, Nikki.
Nice. Question number 1, 10 points go to BBQ and Coffee. And we go back to the fortune wall. 3 more questions remain. Becky.
4.
All right. John.
All right. One day I was in San Francisco in a coffee shop and I was thinking X is a good name. And then a waitress came and I said, "Do you know about X?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "What do you know about X?" And she said, "Blank." And I said, "Yes, this is the name." And I went onto the street and found 30 people and asked them, "Do you know X?" People from India, people from Germany, people from Tokyo and China, they all knew about X. X blank. X is not a thief. X is a kind, smart business person, and he helped the village. So easy to spell and global no. X blank for small to medium-sized companies. This is a founder's response to how he came to name his company. Name the company and the founder.
And the founder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's Robin Hood. Because,
Yeah.
like, who knows the founder of Robin Hood?
Yeah.
It'd be funny if it was Elon Musk and Tesla.
I know, Tesla.
Because then he wanted to name everything X. So X, the answer is X.
Too much of a coincidence.
For small to medium-sized company.
India, Germany. Tesla, though, right? That would make sense because he's a person that people know from Germany, Tokyo, and China. Tesla's not a thief. It's kind of known, but helped a village? That's where it gets confusing. What village did Nikola Tesla help?
Yeah, and for small to medium-sized companies.
That's true. So it's B2B, and Robin Hood doesn't fit either. It's not Apple.
Is Atlassian a person?
It didn't help a village. Who helped a village? Pied Piper. But then that's very Silicon Valley reference.
Yeah.
Person. Company named after a person.
Even the chat is silent on this one.
Yeah.
That's okra right there. Or is that okra? Like, what's that vegetable?
Cannot say until the hint is given officially.
Yeah.
I mean, Tesla's our only answer, even though I don't think it's right. I can't think of anything else at the time we've got left.
Any guesses, guys?
Tesla.
Tesla's our best answer, sorry. Guys.
That's your final?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's not Tesla. All right, Nikki and Ed, good chance to steal.
Nikki, what's the picture? Is that seeds or pod or?
Yeah, these like have some kind of seeds. Like a chili or something. It looks like a chili pepper. Or maybe it's some kind of fruit. Anyways.
Okay, so I was thinking-
Do you know X? And she said yes.
I don't know about X.
This is the name. Then I went to people from India. They all knew X. X is not thief. X is kind, smart business person. So easy to spell and globally know. It's the founders.
Any guesses?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know. Running out of time.
Yeah, hold on. So it's
I don't know. I don't even have a
All right,
guess.
how about a guess?
I don't know. I think we'll just go with what do those look like? Seed, pod.
Yeah, but
Pods. We'll go with pods.
pods.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It is not pods.
All right, so
Sajid, you wanna
I'll
give 'em a
yeah.
clue?
I'm gonna give the hint. So I cannot fill the dash, otherwise it's a dead giveaway. But I will tell you what's there in the image. It's sesame seeds in the image. It's sesame seeds. Okay, and the company that we are talking about is a very famous company, and it's an e-commerce company. Yeah, that's the hint that we give you.
I think it's Alibaba from Open Sesame.
Mm,
Becky, your team
Wow.
captain.
yeah, that sounds right.
You have to name the company and the founder, just to clarify.
Yeah, company
Yeah,
and the
Alibaba,
founder.
Jack Ma.
All right,
Yes.
final answer?
Yes.
Becky, yeah.
Yes, Alibaba and Jack Ma. Very good.
Hey.
Alibaba and
nice.
Jack Ma.
Okay.
So the dash was Open Sesame. So Jack Ma said, "Do you know Alibaba?" She said, "Yes, Open Sesame." So
Okay.
Open
then that
Sesame
X should have been a
small to
Y.
medium.
It should have been Y Sesame.
So there was no Y.
Otherwise
That's
it
why I
would be
said
Alibaba Sesame.
Perfect. So yeah, question number 4. 7 points go to 5 points go to rock and roll. A little bit rock and roll, a little bit country. By the end of it. All right, question number 4 is done, and we go back to the fortune wall. Final 2 questions. Ed.
Let's go with 8 right in the middle.
All right. Go ahead, John.
Nice.
All right. What is the hidden text?
Okay, this is the Atlassian's roadmap. So this is the Atlassian roadmaps page. So there's going to be something with like check our roadmap or like what's coming next, because this page would inform you on what's gonna be changed in the Atlassian products. So it's going to be Atlassian roadmap. Do you think so, Ed?
Yep. I would go with that with what you said. Definitely.
Yeah. Maybe Atlassian Cloud roadmap. That's what my reminder says in the calendar. But I would say maybe Atlassian roadmap. Let's be more generic.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think maybe it's actually Atlassian Cloud roadmap because it says there's nothing about filtering cloud and DC. But that now let's go Atlassian roadmap.
Atlassian roadmap.
Yeah, lock in.
Okay, we got it. Locked it in.
Okay. Sajid, what do you think?
If you can better than answer, I'll give you full points. Otherwise, you'll get part points.
A little more descriptive.
So, a little bit more like
what's the description, Nikki? So Atlassian roadmaps, and then what's the description of what it's saying?
Okay. It's gonna be. It can be like something like learn about the next updates to the Atlassian products or something like that.
Andy's screaming in the chat, just FYI.
Like, no.
I can't hear you, Andy.
Has the benefit of Googling, so- which we don't.
Mm,
Oh, your company email. Maybe there's like subscribe to the updates above it.
Okay.
Let's go with
Okay,
that.
so Atlassian
we'll go with
roadmap and subscribe to the updates.
Yep.
You're not happy about it.
I'll
Okay.
give you part points. I'll give you part points for
Yeah,
this
you-
question. Becky
you're
and Chris,
overthinking
if you
it a
can give me
little
the
bit.
exact name that would be there that I've hidden.
Becky, can you steal it with a more precise answer?
I think it is the cloud roadmap because at the top it says explore how to migrate.
Oh yeah, but the description text underneath says apologies, our servers are currently down. Please.
And that's all, but that's all I can add.
Okay. Becky, final answer.
Yes.
Cloud roadmap
It
Yeah.
is. It is the cloud
is
roadmap.
cloud roadmap, not the Atlassian roadmap. Or you said that first, Nikki, but then you said
the
Atlassian
Atlassian
Cloud
roadmap.
roadmap,
roadmap.
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
gone with
But then you
that.
changed it to Atlassian roadmap when you gave the final answer. But I will
Yeah.
give part points to you. I think what we can do is we can divide this into 3 and 4. So I'll give 4 points to BBQ and Coffee because they almost gave it, and 3 points to Becky for the steal. So the question ends at 7 points. And we go back to the final question for, I think it's for Becky.
Yeah.
Perfect. Go ahead, John.
All right. Question 10. Blank Racing is a 2000 racing video game based on the Blank license. It was developed by, Yuda Chinix, published by Electronic Arts, EA, and released for the PlayStation console system. This game included likeness of a very famous person's, but not his voice. The person was famous for his portrayal of a literary character by Ian Fleming, including many revived characters from previous entries. The game is considered to be a spin-off out of the original Chronicles. The cars in the game include the Aston Martin DB5, the Lotus Esprit, and the BMW Z8. What is the name of the game?
So Aston Martin is the giveaway for Bond
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
racing. The
James Bond.
BMW Z8. Oh, I suppose GoldenEye was in the 90s. Although, did they have a
Well, that was a
BMW?
game. That was a game itself, GoldenEye, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, based on the movie. But
Yeah.
was James Bond driving around a BMW before the year 2000? Skeptical. But if not Bond racing, then what? And Ian Fleming. Yeah, we're going to have to go with Bond, I think.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
No, it's not Bond racing.
Where's
All right,
Rod-
Nikki, it
where's-
is. Chance to steal.
Where's Rodney Nissen when you need him?
Mm-hmm.
So all I got, Nikki, is based on the clues. Would be spy racing.
Okay. Have you played the racing games?
God, if I did, it was way.
In 2000s, right? It
Yeah.
was way in 2000s. You must
Yeah.
play.
I
I was
mean,
like,
Bond was a spy, and so he's got all these cards. So my guess would be spy racing.
spy racing. Okay, let's go. Lock in.
Final answer?
We'll do that.
No, it's not spy racing. So close, so close. You're on the right track.
You got a hint for us, Sajid?
I don't know if we can give you
The
much more
moment
of a
I
hint.
say anything, it's very evident, right? I mean,
So is it 007?
Mm.
Oh,
Bond, it's not spy, so
maybe.
But
Was-
wait, no, we finished. They're
No,
going now.
Okay, they're going-
It's
okay.
Chris and Becky.
yeah, it's Chris and Becky, and the hint, you guys are right On the track, the character by Ian Fleming is, of course, James Bond. And the character was Pierce Brosnan, who was in the
It's not
movie,
James
in the
Racing.
game. So, yeah, based on the James Bond license, that dash, the second dash, so first dash, I don't know how to say this, John. I mean, the moment I say the hint, they know. But I think that's how you do it.
Right,
The
exactly.
hint was
That's the point of hint, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
the
not part
answer
of
is a
MI6.
number.
He's not part of MI6, is he?
The answer has a number.
Is he part of MI6, James Bond?
Yeah, so maybe MI6 Racing. That has one number in it.
But you said 007, which also has a number. It's all numbers, though.
Yeah, that's it. So I just said a number. So I think it's MI6.
Okay.
That's your
MI6
final answer?
Racing. Final answer.
Yeah.
No, it's not MI6.
Okay, then we go
All right,
with
Nikki Ned.
007. What do you think?
So Jet said it has a number in it. That just threw me off.
Well, there's MI5.
Because I was going to go with Secret Agent Racing, but so
I would do 007 because Becky and Chris would be so upset if that's true.
That's it, a revenge answer.
I'm not even mad. I love that answer too much.
Okay, should we lock it in?
Sure, that's fine with me.
Let's go.
Okay, so he said it had a number. Okay, and a 7 is a number, and it is 007.
Nikki.
Didn't say one number. It said a number.
A number.
Correct
Good
us.
catch, John. Good catch.
And that's what I call a steal.
It's perfect steal. It's a perfect steal. With that,
It's a revenge
we
for
come
Cloud
to the
Roadmap.
end of the quiz. And before I reveal the scores, let me just say the game hung in balance throughout. Both teams scored almost parallelly throughout the quiz. So,
So
little
what
bit
you're
rock and
saying
roll,
is
a
that
little bit
007
country.
steal from Nikki is what got it there, man. Furious.
A little
You've
bit
been
rock and roll,
raging
a
on
little bit
LinkedIn
country.
complaining about this.
Your score is 45. Barbecue and Coffee, your score is 56. And you win and move on with the final question. If Chris, you would have said 007 Racing, you would have got 52 and just gone beyond 55 and would have just beat Barbecue and Coffee in the last question. But the
You know
James
what,
Bond,
guys? It saves me having to dress up and embarrass myself. I'm glad you guys won. You are the superior team. And I wish you
brilliant
every
game, guys.
success in the
Brilliant
rest of the
game.
quiz. Thanks so much, John. You're a wonderful co-host.
Yeah, John, good seeing you, man.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
thank
expect to
you.
see
Thank you
you
so
dressed
much.
as 007 next time I see you, Chris. Thanks
with,
for letting me
with a
join.
proper
It
with
was
a proper
blast.
martini in hand, shaken, not stirred.
Yes.
That's right.
Bacon, not stirred.
Perfect. Thank you everybody for joining in. It was a brilliant match. We now have our official 13 quarterfinalists. Somewhere it's been a very long road for me and Sarika as well. Thank you, Andy, and thank you, John, before I move on. And for everything. So we are going to take a couple of weeks off, and then we are going to do a raffle to decide which team battles which team, using, maybe we'll do a spin the wheel kind of a thing, and we'll just, pull names out of a hat, and we'll find the top 12 matches. 13th team with the highest score in this edition is Trello Human, after all, which is Cremo and Brittany, who automatically qualify for the semifinals. Congratulations, Brittany and Cremo. The rest 12 teams are going to battle it out in the next round, and we'll see who are the other 6 who move on to the next round. Congratulations, Ed and Nikki. Thank you for playing, Chris and Becky. Brilliant game. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Have a good weekend.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.